Anyway, it's now time for our second act, ladies and gentlemen, and she is stupendous. She's going to make you laugh. She's a phenomenal woman, and her name is Elizabeth Mee. Big it up for Elizabeth!
Hello, good evening. My name is Elizabeth Mee, and yes, you're right. I'm white, I'm middle class, I'm middle-aged, living the dream. But don't think of me as old. Think of me rather as vintage, a little bit quirky, and possibly valuable in the future. Now, first impressions are important, because I look at you and I think, you're good-looking, you're intelligent, you're fabulous, you're here for a good time. And you look back at me and you think, oh. And I look back at you and I think, a little bit personal. And obviously short-sighted. But with first impressions go assumptions, don't they? It's subliminal, you can't help doing it. So just to clear up a few things about me, no, I don't have an AGA. Nor is my husband in banking. Anymore. My children are not called Penelope and Hermione, because they're boys. Called Ewan and Roger, which I think are really lovely names, but not, it turns out, if your surname is Mee. Roger has had a terrible time at school. I've told him, stop complaining, I wanted to call you Oedipus. I don't drive a Chelsea tractor, although I've been in one. Have you? It's enormous. You've got cars surrounding, you've got a huge bonnet. I've been in a friend's. In fact, I found myself shouting, let's invade Poland, as we moved off. And I don't hang around in spas with women who are so thin they can be faxed. It's not easy being a stereotype, you know, living up to everybody's prejudices, being held personally responsible for things that have gone wrong during your lifetime, like global warming. Not guilty, actually. I'm a friend of the Earth. Yes, I'm green like everybody else except Jeremy Clarkson. And there's advice everywhere, isn't there? Even on a Top Man receipt. Saw that the other day. Save energy, wash at 30. Still very well, my boys are 15. And anyway, who chose green as the colour to save the planet? When we all know being green means you feel sick and you have no experience. So why green, not beige or dusty pink? And I'm not responsible for Margaret Thatcher or any of her policies, like banning school milk at first break. Although, actually, did anybody miss that? Apart from me? No. Well, I was milk monitor. Yeah. I peaked early. It's like saying you're nostalgic for school rice pudding with that horrible skin on top. Although there were people who liked it. Oh my God, Tom, look at the skin on that rice pudding. Not to worry, headmaster, I'm all for skin. Sorry, that's your compulsory nod, Joe. So I'm not responsible. And even if I were, I have adopted the code of Gordon Brown a la Damien McBride, and I quote, I accept full responsibility. That is why the person who was responsible went immediately. Well, I worry about Gordon Brown, Prime Minister of the UK, soon to be called Mandelsonian. What's he going to do when he loses his natural good looks? Join the Lembit OPIC model agency, I suspect. So don't judge by appearances, because you can be easily misled, because you wouldn't know, would you, that I am actually the love child of Joan Rivers and the Archbishop of Canterbury. Which explains my disgusting language on occasions and my terrible facial hair problem. You've noticed. Well, I have to go now, actually, and take something out of the Arga. Sorry, I lied about the Arga. But you've been a brilliant audience, and thank you very much.